Having time for yourself and having a self-care practice is critical if you are a hardworking woman and especially if you are a parent. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about what I do for self-care. This is something that comes up with pretty much any working woman that we feel like we don't have any time for ourselves. And when I talk to people about this, three things come up. It's that you either don't have the time, it's that you don't have the money, or that you feel guilty for taking the time or money and putting that towards your own self-care. But this is critical. If you are going to perform over time, you need to make sure to fill the cup first. So I'm going to share 2 self-care practices that I do on a daily basis and 2 self-care practices that I do on a weekly basis. But first of all, I want to say that self-care does not have to be about getting a manicure or going to a spa or jetting off somewhere for a weekend. Self-care is something that you can build into your day, your week, your month, however you want to do that. And for me, self-care is about doing things that, 1, make me feel like myself. 2, I'm doing something where I'm only thinking about myself. 3, I'm not taking care of anyone else. So what I do every morning between 7 and 7:30, I walk our dogs to the park, and my husband is at home with our son. And I take that time, I'm walking, I'm in nature, I don't have my phone out, and that's also when I try to set the intention for the day. And I notice when we have people visiting and they want to join me during this walk, which they're always very welcome to do, I can feel during the rest of the day that I didn't get that 30-minute window to myself to kind of prepare myself for the day. And same at the end of the day, between 9:30-ish, I try to, my intention is to put my phone on flight mode and having it charging on my nightstand, so no more screens for the day. And then I give myself about 30 minutes where I just kind of walk around the apartment, get things ready. Maybe I'll take my makeup off or brush my teeth or do something else, but I'm just kind of winding down for the day, randomly thinking about things. And this is something that for me is a self-care practice. And on the weekends, I try to have no to-dos on Saturdays, so no times to keep, no obligations, not a list where we need to run around and do things. I have a slow start in the morning. I go to the farmer's market, get a coffee, just chill. And then Sundays are more for getting ready for the week. And on Sundays, my 4th self-care practice is that Sunday mornings are for me. I do something, so between about 8:30 or 8:30 I leave home, and now it's setting up my business, which is maybe not self-care, but it's something that I do not thinking about others. And my husband and our son are hanging out on their own, and there's no guilt there. That's great for them. So those are my 4 things. And if you feel that you don't have the time, my blog post this week is about building capacity, the 5 areas that you need to master in order to avoid burnout. And the 4 things that you need to do are about finding the time to do this. So number 5 is then to find time for self-practice. And if you feel that you're terrible at this and you absolutely need this in your life, you can always schedule a first free 20-minute call with me on my Calendly link that you can find on my website or on my LinkedIn profile. So I look forward to chatting to you. Now go take care of yourself.